Diarrhea is a common type of gastrointestinal upset or infection. It causes frequent and excessive discharging of the bowels in the form of abnormally watery stools and stomach pains. Diarrhea is when you have very loose or watery stools 3 or more times within 24 hours. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms described above, you might be affected by an acute case of diarrhea. Acute diarrhea lasts 1 or 2 weeks, while you're temporarily sick. Or you might have chronic diarrhea, which persists for longer than several weeks. Believe it or not, acute diarrhea can be one of your body's best defense mechanisms against a temporary infection or virus. Although they're uncomfortable and unpleasant to deal with, short-term diarrhea symptoms help rapidly expel harmful substances out of your GI tract, before they have a chance to cause even more trouble or complications. Diarrhea is a natural reaction to dehydration, infection or toxins that need to be expelled from the digestive system. Examples include certain types of bacteria, parasites, food allergies, or other microbes. One of the risks associated with diarrhea is that it can make you even more dehydrated and ill if you're already sick. This is because it makes the body lose too much water and minerals, including electrolytes like sodium, too quickly. The key to learning how to stop diarrhea symptoms once they've started, and also preventing them returning in the future, depends on the underlying causes of the condition. Diarrhea can develop for various reasons, including dehydration, illnesses, or food poisoning. Children, infants, adults, and the elderly may all develop diarrhea for different reasons. This includes difficulty digesting foods properly, leaky gut syndrome, emotional stress linked to IBS, or not drinking enough water. How diarrhea is treated. Chronic, long-lasting diarrhea needs further investigation to rule out the various medical conditions that may be causing it. But if you have diarrhea that only lasts for a few days, and your temperature is normal, you may not need any treatment, or you could take a simple remedy. Managing diarrhea can be a difficult task, but these steps should point you in the right direction. Hydration. Hydration is very important when you have diarrhea. Dehydration from diarrhea can be fatal in young children and older adults. Studies' trusted source have shown that for adults with mild symptoms of diarrhea, sports drinks and over-the-counter rehydration solutions are equally effective. Alcohol, milk, soda, and other carbonated or caffeinated drinks should not be used for hydration, as they may make your symptoms worse. Rice water. Rice water is another fast, effective remedy for diarrhea. Boil 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water for about 10 minutes, or until the water becomes cloudy. Strain the rice and preserve the water for consumption. Rice water not only provides your body with fluid to prevent dehydration, it can also reduce the duration of diarrhea. Drink tea. Some people swear by chamomile tea as a simple remedy for diarrhea, but the evidence is spotty. One study did find that a combination of chamomile flower extract, myrrh, a tree resin, and coffee charcoal helped with acute diarrhea. Lemongrass tea, on the other hand, may indeed have a benefit for stomach ailments. It can calm your gut. It doesn't necessarily affect diarrhea, but it can help with cramps. Carob. The carob powder will have a subtle chocolate flavor and help to bind the stool and slow down diarrhea. Stirring 2 teaspoons of carob powder into 6 ounces of water. Intake of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar possesses antibacterial properties that can help manage diarrhea caused by bacteria. However, this is an anecdotal remedy whose effects have not been established by clinical studies yet. How to use: dilute 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water and consume twice a day until the condition resolves. Drink black tea sweetened with sugar. The hot water helps with rehydration, and tea contains astringent tannins that help reduce intestinal inflammation. Blackberries. Tannin-rich blackberries have long been used as folk treatments. Make blackberry tea by boiling 1 or 2 tablespoons of blackberries or dried blackberry leaves in 1½ cups water for 10 minutes, then strain. Drink a cup several times a day. Raspberry tea is also said to be effective. Goldenseal. Capsules of dried goldenseal appear to kill many of the bacteria, such as Escherichia coli, that cause diarrhea. The key compound in the herb is berberine. Take the capsules daily until the diarrhea improves. Psyllium seeds. Ground up psyllium seeds soak up excess fluid in the intestine, making stool bulkier. They are the key ingredient in Metamucil, and in many other natural fiber products. Take 1 to 3 tablespoons mixed in water each day. Try ginger. People have turned to ginger for thousands of years, as a remedy for all kinds of stomach problems, but it's probably more effective in treating nausea than diarrhea. It's commonly used in food, tea, and supplement form to alleviate motion sickness, pregnancy-related queasiness, and nausea after surgery, or chemotherapy. Ginger is good medicine if you have an upset stomach, but it probably won't help diarrhea much. Use probiotics. Taking probiotics in food or supplement form might help shorten a mild bout of diarrhea. Probiotics are live bacteria and yeast that are beneficial to your digestive system. Diarrhea can cause you to lose a lot of the healthy bacteria in your stomach and intestines. Probiotics can quickly replace these protective microorganisms and help restore normal bowel function. While dairy products should be avoided during diarrhea, yogurt or kefir with live probiotic bacteria are extremely beneficial. Other natural probiotic sources include fermented foods like miso, kombucha, sauerkraut, aged soft cheeses, cottage cheese, green olives, sourdough bread, and tempeh. While kimchi is often cited as a super probiotic, it contains hot spices that may worsen diarrhea. Side effects of probiotics, whether in food or supplement form, tend to be mild, and may include an upset stomach, bloating, and gas. Eat if you feel like it. Years ago, health experts used to advise people with diarrhea to eat nothing for 24 hours. But these days starving isn't recommended, and you should try to eat small amounts of solid foods if you can, but avoid anything that's too rich, fatty, or spicy at first, as it could make your symptoms worse. There again, if you don't feel like eating, don't force yourself, but don't stop eating for more than a few days. Brat Diet. Bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. While experts no longer recommend only following the Brat Diet when you have diarrhea, it doesn't offer enough nutrition for kids to recover. They do like the fact that these foods are starchy and low in fiber, and they will help to bind your stool. They're also gentle on your stomach and should help you feel better fast. Other foods that are usually well tolerated when experiencing diarrhea include oatmeal, boiled or baked potatoes with skins peeled, baked chicken with skin removed, chicken soup, which also aids in rehydration. Live bacteria. Products containing live bacteria, such as L. acidophilus, L. casei, S. boulardii, and B. bifidus, are thought to act as a barrier against any potentially harmful bacteria that pass through your digestive system and work to prevent the growth of harmful organisms, which helps to prevent intestinal infections. Use essential oils. Studies have found that peppermint essential oil can reduce bowel inflammation and soothe the digestive tract, reducing loose stools. Studies have also found that peppermint oil has active ingredients including menthol, or monoterpine, which has antispasmodic properties, due to its ability to block calcium channels within the intestinal smooth muscles. This helps stop cramping, frequent elimination, and pains. Avoid exercise. Your workouts, especially strenuous ones, could dehydrate you even more. This is not the time to start training for a marathon. Your body needs some rest. You can do daily activities, but don't expend a lot of extra calories. And, let's face it, you may not want to be too far from a bathroom. Give your body a chance to recover by getting enough sleep, 8 hours per night or more, taking it easy, and trying to keep your stress levels down. Practice good hygiene. If a diarrhea-causing infection is doing the rounds, washing your hands thoroughly and frequently could help stop you from becoming infected. Indeed, regular hand washing is widely accepted as a way to significantly reduce your chances of developing infectious diarrhea. Wash your hands with soap and water, or use antibacterial gel or wipes every time you come into contact with someone who has diarrhea, and don't share towels, flannels, bedclothes, plates, or crockery with them. Also, wash your hands after you've been gardening and after playing with pets, as even healthy animals can carry harmful bacteria. On the other hand, if you have diarrhea caused by a viral or bacterial infection, you can help avoid spreading it to others by practicing the same hygiene measures too. Meanwhile, the risk of getting diarrhea caused by food poisoning can also be reduced by following good food hygiene practices. Diarrhea, characterized by loose, watery stools, is a common digestive problem. It usually resolves in 3 to 4 days, but it can also persist and can lead to dehydration. Various natural remedies can help treat diarrhea. It is most important to eat right, consume fluids, and get proper rest to combat this condition. If you like our content, please consider to like and share. Leave comments below and subscribe to stay updated with us. Thanks for watching. See you next time.